make sure we're on edge, ready to go Friday night, because Brown has shown that they can beat us.
Yeah.
Not even worried about what they've done with other people. They beat us the last 3 times we've played them, and we need to have that memory about what it's going to take to win on Friday night.
Does that help keep your focus on Brown and not so much the freakouts, the big thing this weekend, but you still have a game plan Friday, especially with 5 teams separated by 1 point in the conference standings?
Yeah. I mean, our focus is on Brown. The freakout will happen regardless of what goes on Friday night, and so we'll deal with it when it gets here. But our focus has been very good on Brown in terms of our preparation, awareness of what they're doing, and some reminders about what happened when we played them in their building that we need to, at minimum, even this series in the year.
With the cancellation last week, did having that UConn game last Wednesday now really kind of help to save you from an extended time off period?
Yeah. I think you could look at it that way. That you don't predict those things when you make the schedule, but we've been off a week from today, and instead of 2 weeks from Friday. Yeah. Right, or from Saturday. I think it can be a benefit. More importantly is that we played well on the road against a team that had beaten us before also. We had to even that season series, so I thought that was good.
And Chase had 2 goals in that UConn game, and when we talked in December, you said he kind of had a goal-scoring touch to him. And talk about what he's brought with 6 points in 7 games so far.
Well, I was really happy for Chase. He's from Avon, Connecticut, just outside Hartford. Chase has had an emotionally challenging period of time here with some family things and this transferring. So first and foremost, I was really happy for Chase to have some success at home. He had 75 people at the game, and it was just a flash of positive and feel good for the Zeke family. For us, he brings a willingness to have conversations about the way people are playing. So Jacob Hayhurst is a strong hockey player with a strong personality, and Chase Zeke can match that. They can have good conversations and they can challenge each other in a good way. Chase also does that on the power play with on that unit. There's for sure a couple young guys, and he has conversations about how they can create offense and what works for them as a unit. So those characteristics have really helped him. Specifically, he's a shooter. He's got a knack for finding the back of the net. He's hungry for the puck in the slot and around the net, and he's willing to go to the hard areas.
Coach, with Alumni Weekend here coming up, and plenty of folks being in town for this weekend, is it important for you guys to be playing well in front of them too? That you are playing pretty well right now?
It's important that we play well all the time. We do want to show them our very best, but not because they're here. I think they'd be just as happy not coming and having us have a win. If we can have both, then let's have both.
And for you guys, you got the couple of power play goals last time out. Do you feel that those units are coming around? It seems like you're moving the puck around pretty well in both situations.
Yeah, we're shooting more. We've had the ability to move it around and play keep away, but now we want to play shoot. And after that comes score. So I really liked how we attacked the net. Burgess and Riley in particular, Zeke in particular, are shooters, and that's what we want to have them throwing pucks on the net and finding it in and finding those crease goals like we did the other night.
4 straight in the area, I guess you could say, or 5 straight in the area coming up this weekend. Do you feel that after a long kind of spell of road games that you can really create something here in this next few weeks?
Well, that's the story that we're previewing, right? That okay, we had some road games, and we had some games that we didn't win and we played well. Now we've got the Mayor's Cup and 8 of our next 11 league games at home, and we've got to take care of business. It's hard to win on the road in college hockey, and we felt that in the first part. Now we've got to make it hard to win on the road in college hockey. So it's important. It's important here to make hay at home while the sun's shining in the dead of winter, but that's okay too.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's always nice to have home ice advantage, and honestly, it makes everything easier. You don't have to leave, don't miss classes and stuff like that, so it's easier to focus on hockey.
From the perspective in the room, you have the Brown game Friday, you have the freak out on Saturday. Is it tough to keep the distraction for Saturday and what it means, or?
Not so much. The freakout stuff is mostly Saturday. They got the alumni game and stuff like that, so it doesn't really start till Saturday. So we're just telling the guys to stay focused on Friday. Obviously, it's a big 2 points for us, and they beat us at their rink. So
You get three wins in 4 games now. Has that changed kind of the mood a little? Is the room a little more upbeat now that you're getting rewarded for the hard work and the effort?
Yeah, definitely. We feel good about our game. Obviously, it was disappointing the way we're going right now that we had no game last Saturday, but that was out of our control. So we're just trying to keep the momentum going right now during the week.
Tommy, your 4th freak out here. What have these games meant to you over the years, and with your teammates?
It's exciting, especially when freshman year you don't really know many of the alumni, but by your senior year you know all of them pretty much. So it's exciting to see those guys. They mean a lot to our program, and obviously the game is packed and it's pretty energetic. So it's exciting.
And for you guys, your penalty kill, took a little bit of stumble before the Connecticut game, but you were solid on the road there. I think 3 for 3. Mm-hmm. How important is that for you guys to have special teams go your way?
Yeah, something we've been working on all week again, but it's important. It's an important part of our game. It was going good there for a while, and then we slipped up a little bit. So we're just trying to get back on track to doing what we were doing before when we found success.
And is this stretch your 5 games in the Capital Region, including the Mayor's Cup coming up? Is this something you guys are kind of looking forward to after the long road trip?
Yeah, definitely. It's nice to be around the rink all the time. Stay around here. You don't have to pack your bag or anything like that. So, yeah, it's something to look forward to.